We've been together for 4 and a bit years.
For about 2 years now.
5 years in January.
Yes.
You were thinking.
Hi, I'm Tochiko and I'm 28 years old.
My name's Toby and I'm 33 years old.
I'm Saffron and I'm 26.
I'm Michael and I'm 26.
I'm Scott, I'm 21.
I'm Cassia, I'm 21 too.
We met in university, in Kingston University, in our dorms. Is it dorms? What's it called?
Uni accommodation.
Uni accommodation.
Yeah.
Uni accommodation.
We're on, because it was during COVID, so we're all online. And we're on like Teams calls, and I remember seeing Scott in his little square, thinking like, oh, he looks nice. And then when we met for the first time, we were just like best friends straight away.
So we met in Dublin. I was in Dublin for a wedding and Tochiko lived in Dublin at the time. When we walked into the bar or the club, we were the first people there. And I went up to him and I said, what's it gonna take to get you on the dance floor?
It was really simple. I just got down on one knee and then just asked the question.
It was so much more than that.
He proposed on the Friday, and it was on the Monday he said to me, what's your hair washing schedule? And he's never asked me that question ever.
There was meant to be a water fountain that was supposed to be really, really beautiful. I'd seen pictures online, it looked amazing. Got there, there's cones around it and there's no water coming down.
We were in Agadir, Morocco, on like the sand dunes. It was sunset. So I was looking around, I was freaking out, my heart was pounding. I was like, is this really about to happen? Oh no, I literally, I knew what I wanted, the shape, the colour, the car, everything. And I just sent him pictures, like inspo pics of like what I wanted, and he literally picked exactly what I wanted, so.
Yeah.
I think I'd sent you enough pictures and Instagram reels for you to know what I liked.
Yeah, I certainly knew what type of ring to buy.
I wanted, I don't know what shape this is called, but like the rectangular shape.
Personally, the only thing I really wanted was like a hidden halo, because I just love the fine detail.
I know I wanted gold and I think it's called a basket underneath. So just plain, elegant, simple, and he pulled through with it. So.
I don't think I expected it to be so sparkly. And every time I'm on Zoom calls at work and I like scratch my face, I can see it in the camera and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll keep my hand there for a minute.
I don't think spending millions on something which isn't even ethical, it doesn't sit right with me, and it doesn't inspire me. And so we had talked about that as a concept, but I think when it came down to what are we gonna select and how, we went through that process together. But I loved that it was a woman-owned business, it was a Nigerian-owned business, it was a ethical, conflict-free brand.
No, this is typical, right? So in our profession, she's an engineer, she doesn't care about the cost. Whereas I'm a project manager, I'm all about the cost, so.
It works quite well.
Me concerned about the price of the ring. I was just so oblivious to
Yeah.
I was oblivious. I think he was more concerned about the price.
We've got a lot of different things on our plate, a lot of expenses. We've just bought a house together. You're a tough customer to please. You've got big dreams for this wedding, so must be a good ring because she said yes first time. So.
Once I ordered and we had to like decide on like size, I think I made a mistake at first. I chose the wrong size, so I had to send it back.
I said, who is this ring for? It doesn't fit my what's the version of a thumb on your foot?
So
My big toe, this doesn't fit my biggest toe. Like, who is this for?
This specific ring had, I think it had a deal on it.
Yeah, it was in our ready to wear collection.
Yeah, ready to wear collection. And because of the time when I was buying it as well, I was kind of short for time. So I needed one which didn't need to be made and it was already there. So that was perfect for that. And yeah, so it was, buying it was very easy.
I'd say TigerStones' ability to meet customer needs. So for me, I was obviously quite strict with what I wanted, and also the affordability side of it.
And even after, obviously then once I was involved when we got the ring, just like the communication on social media and everything like that was really lovely, and I just felt like they super supported our relationship.
Yeah.
So we ended up, deciding to come back to TigerStones for the wedding rings.
Yeah.
Just communication is key. Like, no matter what you're feeling, you can always speak to your partner, and just always voicing how you feel. That's going to go a long way in your relationship or marriage. Or
I'll say you have to, like, your relationship has to be a partnership as well.
+1, I agree.
Social media tells you what your relationship should be like a lot, and people tend to listen to, you know, like what TikTok says about what your relationship should be like, what your boyfriend should do, and this and that. But I think you've got to just focus on each other.
Love without compromise. That is loving with no boundaries. Not just loving, okay, when they're being nice or when they're in a good mood, but loving despite if they're in a bad mood, despite if they're having a bad day. The way that God loves us, that's the way you should love your partner. So yeah, that's what I would say love without compromises.
Love without compromises, being your true self.
I was going to say being true to yourself.
Being true to yourself, knowing like what your partner loves, and also finding ways to respect that and to show up in ways that they need you to.
For me, love without compromise is almost like sticking together through whatever comes. You're going to go through hard times in life, but sticking with each other and not compromising on your relationship and what you stand by. I think that's, I mean, no one's perfect. So not compromising, sticking by that person through whatever.
Love means different things to each of us, but real love, the kind that lasts, is built on honesty, intention, and choice. Love was never meant to be measured, especially by how much you spend. It's about showing up, choosing each other, and building something real.
At TigerStones, we believe that kind of love deserves to shine, beautifully, ethically, and authentically, because it's a reflection of the values that shape it. This is what it means to love, without compromise.